Hi, fourth graders. Welcome to day 3. And remember, on Wednesdays for vocabulary, we take a break from our 5 words and we focus on a wow word, a new word that we're going to learn about and analyze. And for today, our new word is biography. And so here you can see a picture of a book cover, and it's about Sally Ride, America's first woman in space. So that might give you a little clue about what biography means. It's not about space, but it's about reporting on somebody else's life. So let's have a look. The word biography is made up of 2 parts. We've got bio and graph. And bio means life, and graph means to write. They come from the Latin words. So in Latin, bio means life, and graph means to write. So when you put them together, it's writing about a life. There are some other words that use these root parts. So for the word bio, meaning life, there are other words like biology, and that means the study of life, because the ology is the study of, and that's a subject you might take in science at high school. And another bio word might be biome, and that's the word that's used for like an ecosystem where everything, all the trees and the ground and the animals and the weather, everything all works together in one specific area is often called a biome, and that's kind of like all of the life in that one area. Any word that you can think of that has bio in it has to do with life. So biology and biome would be a couple of other words, along with biography. The graph part of biography means to write, and there are other words that use that graph to write part, like photograph, pictograph, telegraph, and remember tele we learned about last week with telescope. Tele means far away. And well before telephones, we had telegraphs, where you could send a message or write using that graph word to someone far away, and it was a way to send a message through wires. So telegraph means to write to someone far away. A pictograph is to write in pictures, and a photograph is it's kind of sharing, and photo I think means light. So it's sharing light, and a photograph is actually different layers of light to give us an image of what happened. So you can see that the word biography with bio and graph, the bio and graph root parts of that word are actually really important, and we use them in lots of other words. So what I want you to think about in your vocabulary journal is find the wow words page kind of in the middle, and open it up, and you will see the one that we filled out last week for telescope. And we are today going to fill out the wow word page again for our word biography, which remember is to write about somebody's life. Now, one thing I do want to tell you is you can have a biography where you write about someone's life, and you can have an autobiography, and an autobiography you write about your own life. Okay, so you might have heard biography and autobiography, and they both mean to write about life, but the autobiography means to write about yourself. So I want you to fill out your wow word page, and that this word says root, and that means what is the root part when we split the word up, biography, what are the root parts of it that fit together? So we've got bio and we've got graph. We haven't got a prefix or a suffix this week, so we're not going to worry about this column. But the root meaning of bio, can you remember? Is life. And the root meaning of graph means to write. So to write about a life. What are some other words with this root bio? Meaning life. Well, I've just put biology and biome, and you could think of any others yourself, or ask anyone in your house if they know any other bio words. You could put some in there. And then we have our root word graph, which means to write, and some other words with graph in them, like telegraph, photograph, pictograph. Again, see what words you can think of that have graph in them, and maybe ask some people in your home. What I would like you to do is in your Canvas assignment, after filling out your wow word graphic organizer in your vocabulary journal, is to open the text box and see if you can tell me and type a word for me that uses bio or graph in it. Be looking out for those wow words around in what you're reading and writing and seeing and talking and listening and hearing about. Okay,